Welcome to the class 7 students. This is the part 2 of the chapter animal tissue. In my previous video, that is part 1 video of this chapter, I have discussed about tissues. That tissues are made up of a combination or a cluster of cells, and the different types of tissues. That is, there are two types of tissues: animal tissues and plant tissues. And this chapter is solely going to be about a detailed study of animal tissues, and that there are four types of animal tissues: epithelial tissue, muscular tissue, nervous tissue, and connective tissue. So we have completed discussing about epithelial tissue. There are three types of epithelial tissue: squamous epithelium, cuboidal epithelium, and columnar epithelium. And we have also learned about the functions of these different types of epithelial tissue. Now we are going to talk about muscular tissue. Now muscles are present in almost all parts of our body, and muscles can be of three types. We will discuss about the different types of muscles in this video. And muscles, their main function is that they help in the movement and locomotion will be of the whole organism, but movement can be of a particular part or organ of our body. So let's start with the details of muscular tissue. So now we are going to talk about the different types of muscles in details. Okay. Here you can see the diagrammatic representation of the three types of muscles. So according to your book, the first type is voluntary muscle. So you will not find voluntary muscles here, you will find skeletal muscles. The other name for skeletal muscle is voluntary muscle. Okay, so this is the first type of muscle that we are going to talk about, which is the voluntary muscle. These muscles are under our control. Okay, we can control these muscles. For example, we can control the muscles in our arms and legs when we run, walk, or jump, or move our hand. Okay, thus the muscles attached to our arms and legs are voluntary muscles. These muscles are also known as skeletal muscles, as it is written here. They are also, these voluntary muscles only, they are known as skeletal muscles because they are attached to the bones or our skeleton. Okay, these muscles help in the movement of the bones. As you can see here, the our hand, our arms is drawn here, and this red portion, the muscles here, are the voluntary or the skeletal muscles. They help in the movement of the bones. The cells of these muscles are long and cylindrical with many nuclei. Okay, as you can see in this picture here, look at this picture, which is the larger view, or the very prominent view of these skeletal muscles. And here you can see that they are very long and cylindrical with many nuclei. So in one muscle only we'll find 1, 2 and 3 nuclei, in the second one also 1, 2 and 3 nuclei. So at least 3 nuclei are present in each fiber of these muscles. Okay, and as you can see here are striations also, you can see here. Okay, and due to these striations, these muscles are also known as striated muscles. So voluntary muscles, they are also known as skeletal muscle, and they are also known as striated muscles due to their striations. Okay, so the first one is done. Next, moving on to the involuntary muscles. Okay, number 2 is the involuntary muscle. Involuntary muscles are not under our control, unlike voluntary muscles. As I said, that these muscles are under our control, but involuntary muscles are not under our control or will. They are present in the internal organs of our body, such as the stomach, intestine, and urinary bladder, the eyes. So these parts of our body we do not control according to our will. So they are controlled on their own, and hence they are known as involuntary muscles. Okay, so why we cannot control these muscles because the muscles in it are involuntary. Okay, suppose the urinary bladder, it is contracting. When it fills up with blood, we feel the need to use the restroom. Okay, so these are not under our control. We cannot decide when we need to go. This is all these all organs are made up of involuntary muscles which are not controlled by us. Okay, as you can see in this picture, uh, the cells of these muscles are spindle shaped. Here you can see the spindle shaped muscles. Okay, and they have only one nucleus in each one. Here also one, here one, here one. Okay, so all these muscle fibers have one nucleus in each, and they do not have any striations like this one. They are just smooth. Thus they are known as smooth muscles or unstriated muscles or smooth muscles. Okay, now moving on to the third category are the cardiac muscles. These cardiac muscles are found in the heart. Okay, as you can see the picture of the heart drawn here, and this heart pumps blood to various parts of our body and works non-stop throughout its lifetime, throughout our lifetime. The moment from when we are born till the moment we are dead, the heart continuously pumps blood and supplies blood to various parts of our body, and it is made up of a special type of involuntary muscle. This cardiac muscle is an involuntary muscle only, but it is a special type of involuntary muscle. We cannot call cardiac muscle as involuntary muscle because it is a special type of involuntary muscle. These cardiac muscles work continuously and do not get tired. Structurally, they resemble the voluntary muscles. As you can see that they have the structure of these, and these are almost same. As you can see that there are the striations in both, and these are long, and they resemble much, they are very much similar to these skeletal muscles, but their function is similar to that of involuntary muscles, because these heart muscles, means these cardiac muscles, are also not under our control. Due to this, they are not fully voluntary muscles, not fully involuntary muscles. They are a mixture of both and are named as cardiac muscles. And these muscles are, as I said, that they are similar to involuntary muscles in their function. Okay, so we have discussed about the three types of muscles. That we have discussed the details of these three types of muscles and where they are found, how they look, what is their structure, you will find in your book page number 15 that there is a difference between these three types of muscles, and that difference is very important. So you will have to learn the difference on some said characteristics like shape. Voluntary muscles has cylindrical and unbranched. These muscles are cylindrical and unbranched, while involuntary muscles are spindle shaped, as I've already said previously. And these cardiac muscles are cylindrical, but they are branched, as you can see, branching out. Okay, so these are the differences of these three types of muscles based on their shape. Now there are differences based on striations, like in voluntary muscles, dark and light bands, that is striations, are present. Here no striations are present, and here again striations are present. Nucleus difference, there is these skeletal muscles are multinucleate, they are uninucleate, and again these are uninucleate. Okay, so you will find a few more functions, a few more differences based on different topics, like function. Based on function, the difference is that these skeletal muscles, let me clear this, these skeletal muscles help in the movement of the bones, as we all know that they are attached to our bones and legs. And on the other hand, these involuntary muscles help in the movement of food, movement of urine from the urinary bladder, and so on, while the cardiac muscles cause the rhythmic movement of the heart, resulting in the circulation of blood in the body. So I have discussed four functions, four differences here. There are two more. Just go through these differences and you will understand them because they are very easy. So this difference is very important. Okay.